Hi everyone, I'm here with another recipe and this is my take on some lettuce wraps. I hope you guys enjoy and keep watching. To start off with, I'm using some sweet mini peppers. I got these ones from Superstore. These are super sweet and add a nice crunch to the lettuce wrap. Here are the peppers all cut up. They add a really nice color as well to the mix. Next, I'm using some fresh garlic cloves. I'm going to use probably around 2 segments of those. I like my lettuce wraps really garlicky and oniony. If you don't like it, then you can just omit it. Next step, I'm adding a Hungarian green pepper. I've used these in a lot of my other recipes. They're really mild when it comes to being a hot pepper. So I'm just going to dice those up. They're going to be more of like a hearty size. They're not going to be too small. I find in lettuce wraps it's nice to have big chunks. Next up, I'm adding just a green jalapeno just to add a little bit more spice. So with this one, I am still going to cut it up kind of like in a circular sort of shape. You can do whatever you like. You can also omit it if you don't like spicy food as well. Next step is a purple red onion. I'm going to use 1/4 of this and I'm going to dice it up so the natural segments of the onion will just fall apart, just being in the mix alone. It saves a couple seconds anyways. That's how I always cut my onions. Next step is cremini mushrooms. The thing about cremini mushrooms is I find that they really hold their shape and texture through cooking, unlike a lot of field mushrooms or button mushrooms, for example, that really shrink down. These do have a little bit more of a mushroomy taste, I guess, but I really enjoy them. I'm going to use half of a leftover tomato and dice that up. And when it's all diced up, I'll just toss it right in with the other ingredients in the bowl as well until I'm ready to toss it into the frying pan. So here you can see all the ingredients kind of just mushed together. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't where they are. They're just going to be tossed in the frying pan anyways. But I like to use these steel bowls just for separation from everything else. So I went ahead and sliced up some free-range chicken. The chicken that I usually get is just hormone-free. It's antibiotic free and stuff like that. So it's better for you to be eating that kind. So to start off with, I'm going to sear the chicken in the sesame oil as well as the vegetables. And then when it's about to come off, I'm going to add some fish sauce and a little hoisin as well, and not really cook it too much with that. I'm just going to let it heat up basically in the frying pan. Next step, just for garnish, I'm going to start cutting up a green scallion. So again, I'm going to just dice it up in little circular hoops. I'm going to use some cilantro as well. You can use parsley if you wanted to, but I feel like cilantro really mixes well with spicy food. So here it is, all chopped up. If you don't like it, again, like I said, you can make it however you like. Another garnish I will be using are some bean sprouts. They basically don't have any nutritional value, but they do add a little bit more of a crunch, which we like. And so yeah, I'm going to keep those on the side for when we're really done with everything and ready to plate. So here are the chopped vegetables that we took the time to dice up. At the base of the frying pan, you saw the sesame oil. So we're going to just cook this up. We're going to add the chicken as well, and the cooking time will probably be around 10 minutes or so. It all depends on your personal frying pan, or sorry, like the type of frying pan, and also the stove that you have. Mine's kind of lame, so here it is just about 10 minutes later. All the vegetables are nice and cooked. Chicken is cooked. As the actual lettuce wraps themselves, you can either use an iceberg lettuce and individually pull the lettuce off, or you can use these really handy ones from Superstore that I got. They come triple washed and it's all kind of separated for you already. So for plating wise, I'm going to be using Let's see here. How many of these am I going to use? These are probably about 4. It really depends on how hungry you are. In the bowls next to it, I'm actually going to put all the stuffings basically of the lettuce wrap just to keep kind of separated and keep your lettuce kind of dry. Here's my final step. So I'm adding that fish sauce and hoisin sauce as well that I was talking about earlier. We're just going to let that get in there and kind of just warm up to the same temperature as everything else. So here's the final product. I am going to plate away and I'll see you guys in just 1 second. So here it is, all in the bowl. You have your lettuce wraps next to that. Just as the final step, I'm going to add the garnishes that I had put aside for the very end. So I'm going to start with the green scallions and I'm going to put those on both the bowls. As the next garnish, I am adding some bean sprouts. Here's our final garnish, our cilantro that we so nicely chopped up. So I'm going to put that on and create a little bit of a height just to kind of give it a nice appearance. With these, I'm going to tell you, you're going to need a lot of paper towel. So make sure you have it on hand. I always like to put that kind of in between my boyfriend and I. With this, I'm going to add something sweet. I'm going to add a Palm Bay just to offset the spiciness of the lettuce wrap. So here's final product. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please come back and watch another video soon. See you guys. Bye.